Introduction to Economics. The Nature and Scope of Economics by Mursalin S.E.M.M. Introduction to Economics. 1. What is economics? 2. Why study economics? 3. Question. 4. Vocabulary builder. What is economics? 1. Economics is a study of the way in which people use resources to satisfy their want. 2. All of us want the food, clothing, and shelter that we need to stay alive, but most of us even collect. 3. Teacher. One much more. We want cards, television sets, occasion for trips in fats. Your capacity to one is almost unlimited. What is economics? In contrast, the thing we want are always limited in quantity. Even in a wealthy country like the United States, there is never enough of everything to satisfy all the wants of every person in the country. How to narrow this gap between what people want and what they are able to get is the basic problem studied in economics. We shall refer to this problem as the problem of scarcity. Narrowing the gap. There are two ways to narrow the gap. Of is to one less. The order is to get more. Pots. Philosophers, the proponents of various religions, and employer often counsel used to follow the first way. History shows that we have usually attempted the second way, the way of getting more, with varying and not falsely measure the grace of success. The economics cannot say which way is the better. His studies, however, are limited to the second way, to the method of getting more rather than to the method of waiting less. Mursalin S.E.M.M. Getting more of what? The economist limits his studies to the attempts of people to get more of the thing they want. But even in this limited area, there are things which are outside his field of study. Useful scarcity goods weeks. Can we can be excite are called economic goods. All other goods are called economic goods. Many of the things which satisfies human wants cannot be X 0002 can get the physical potential to play football, the liking of one's friends, the love of family members. It might well be that these sources of satisfaction are more important than the honest, which can be exchanged the honest with the economic studies. However, most people seem to prefer some combination of economic goods and non-economic goods. We now have limited the economics to a study of how people go about getting more economic goods, more food, clothing, and shelter, new car, television sets, etc. Does this mean that each of you can learn how to get more of this thing by studying EXO X002 nomics? Unfortunately, the answer to this question is no. People who do not understand this often ask, use your economics, why aren't you right? We regret even more than you do that we cannot tell you how to get right. What do we mean then when we say that economics is a study of the method of getting more? We mean that economics is a study of how group of people organize the use of resources to accomplish this goal. Let's take a closer look at what this means. Using resources production. As human beings, we apply our PHFSE X002 call straight and intelligence to the researchers provided nature and bearing a mistake in get the art to so instrument broad classes of what this five human one and human one I re x 002 searches lot of bread I symphony human and natural. This acts of creating something which satisfies human one is called production. Resources are a wealth scarces relative to the one for the goods and services produced by using researchers and see in very society certain showcase or decision have to be made. The critical decision what must be made are what one what things are to be produced and in what amounts to what tax is X person and X unit of natural resources took assigned 3 when the goods have been produced. How much is X person to receive as his share? The arrangement used to make and enforce this division in any society constitute the economics organizing or economic system for that society. Types of economic organization. The first type is one. The second type is the free market with some central one in which this system agency usually the decision are led to voluntary central government individual who act system the suggest what is to be in response to the products who is to do introduction of what is it's of the tax now as the price enterprise in production and how system the output is to be divided the enterprise system or capitalist. Why do you study economics? One, distinguish between an economic good and a service, between a free good and an economic good. 2. What are the two ways of narrowing the gap between what people want and what they are able to get? Can the economic civics of this why is the better? 3. Suppose that through the intervention of a benevolent unsel you were put in a position to satisfy all of your present want. Do you think this the gap between what you want and what you are able to get will then be closed? Why or why not? Question write out and file for future reference the definition of economics that emerges from this chapter and leads 5 major issues which you think shall become clear as a result of a study of economics. Read the article above and try to translate them into bahasa. Title: Lord Ipsum $S.E.M.M Contester, a Division Elite. Lorem Ipsum $S.E.M.M Contester, a Division Elite. Maintenance Fortitor Congue Massa. Lorem Ipsum $S.E.M Contester, a Division Elite. Maintenance Fortitor Massa. One title, one title, two title, three title, four title. Lorem Ipsum $S.E.M Constructor, Edificing Elite. Lorem Ipsum $S.E.M Constructor, Edificing Elite. Maintenance Fortitor Congue Massa. Food description. Your title. For your title. Your title. Table title. Contains table title. Thank you.